Okay, so wanted to make a quick video about the Confederate flag. Being a native South Carolinian, I feel like I am maybe more qualified to comment on that than others, since well, there's still a big controversy about the state of South Carolina flying the Confederate flag on State House grounds. The NAACP is continuing to boycott the state because it's still being flown on the ground, even though it was taken down from atop the State House where it used to fly. Now it's just like basically right in front of the State House. I've been there many times. I don't support the boycott. I just believe that there are more important things that could be focused on other than the flag, number one, and number two, I don't think that all South Carolinians support the flying of the flag, and therefore I don't understand why the whole state has to be punished. It just seems unfair to me. But I would challenge anyone who wants to argue that the Confederate flag is not a racist symbol. Given that the Confederacy was formed to protect the economic interests of slaveholders, and because slaveholders felt threatened by, continued anti-slavery workings in the North, and people, the election of Abraham Lincoln, who was very against slavery in general, and particularly it being spread into new territories, the United States. I wouldn't ever want to fly the flag or have a flag associated with me, despite the fact that I do have relatives who fought in the Civil War on the side of the South, and I'm not ashamed of that. But I wouldn't want anyone to see me with the Confederate flag and think that I wish that history had gone differently, and that the South would have won, or I certainly wouldn't want them to think that I support racism or that I support slavery, because I don't. I think those things are terrible and destructive. It's one thing to be proud of your history, but I think that people need to not idealize things, and I think that you can be proud of your Southern heritage without shoving, a Confederate flag in everybody's face. And that if you do choose to go around and shove the Confederate flag in everyone's face, then you should understand that maybe they'll think that you do support slavery, or that you do wish the South had won and things had gone differently. That's really not a big intellectual leap. So that's really all I wanted to say, is that I understand the arguments of the Confederate flag being a racist symbol, and I agree. At the same time, I feel like trying to remove it from the State House grounds is sort of an attempt to whitewash history, when if you go to South Carolina State House, there are statues of people like Ben Tillman, who was notoriously racist. History is what it is. I think if people could be presented with the Confederate flag in the right light, with the right information, I think, maybe it could even be a benefit to trying to improve, racial relations. But I don't know, it doesn't seem like people are really interested in having a dialogue on this issue. I don't know, I wish things could be different, but people are they're pretty set in their ways, and they don't want to listen to any arguments from the other side. So, anyway, that's my 2 cents on the issue. Have a great day.